Hello, Wallside DieCast Racing fans. This is Heat D. This is Heat 4 out of 16. They're all competing to be the best, like no one ever was. Pretty sure I just quoted something there. Pretty sure I did. Anyway, let's take a look at the 8 drivers which are competing in today's heat. Seeded number 4, Matthew Harding in the Custom Otto. If you're wondering why it is me that's doing this today, it's because I've had to give the driver the day off because of family commitment. Matthew Harding is the Season 1 champion. He's our original champ. Brad Stowe in the Mercades Benz A-Class. Brad Stowe competed last season, if I remember correctly. He didn't do the greatest in the world, but he's determined to go that one step further here in Season 4. Good luck, Brad. Hopefully your car is up to scratch. Season number 18, Stephen King in the 1998 Ford Rally Cosworth. This is based on the Stephen King from 3D Botmaker, so unofficially I've put his team as 3D Botmaker. Please don't sue me. Thomas Jones, the HW Formula Solar. This car was one to look out for in Season 3. Unfortunately, it crashed and burned way too easy. It's nippy, it's fast, and Tom Jones agreed to come back for Season 4 to put it right. Ant Dyke 2020 Koeninsegg Jesko. This is a world's first, as far as I'm aware at time of recording. No other channel has raced this car yet. Ant Dyke, what an honour it is to have you driving that car in Wallside. Bubba Zanetti 2017 Acura NSX. It's an Acura. It's a lovely car. Bubba is a rookie here at Wallside and weighing in at 28.61 grams. Come all the way from down under. Good luck here in England. Bro Montana, Lamborghini Reventon. We've seen a spurge in Lamborghinis since Mark Jarvis won the Piston Cup. We've got quite a few, and this, I believe, is one of the first. And then Richard Good in the McLaren Sienna. Richard Good has come all the way from Main Street Racers. Go check out his channel. The link will be in the description below. Good luck, my Richard. We hope you do really well here at Wallside. And this will be your Eliminator 1 battle. It's Matthew Harding, seeded 4 in the Custom Otto versus Bubba Zanetti in the 2017 Acura NSX. Let's go racing, everyone. And they're off. And as you can see, it's an okayish day once again here at Wallside. There's a bit of a breeze, but I don't think that's really going to bother any of them, especially Matthew Harding, who, of course, is used to racing in the rain and the wind and a tiny bit of sun here at Wallside. He's gone over the first drop, second drop, doing a bit of a drift, and Bubba has overtaken. It's going to be 1-0 currently to the rookie. Off now with race 2. Matthew Harding out in front. If anyone can hear that beeping in the background, that is my little robot who's called Vector. He's an automated AI unit who has a mind of his own. And it's going to be Matthew Harding, by the looks of it, taking it back to 1-1. Bubba got his wheels stuck there by the looks of it. Now onto the decider race. Who's going through? Is it the former champ or is it the rookie? Well, the Seeds haven't had that great of a run so far at Wallside. I've got a feeling our former champ's going to break that curse. He's drifted. It's going to be an obstruction. The flag's up. It's a collision. It's going to be 2-1 to Bubba. Can we have another look at that, please? There he goes. He's across the line. And let's get a load up there of what happened. As you can see, look, he's drifting. And there's the collision. There's the flag. And unfortunately, once again, it's an early exit for a seed. Up next in Eliminator 2, Thomas Jones in the HW Formula Solar versus Brad Stowe in the Mercades Benz A-Class. These are on the same team, both racing for Crooked Racers, so one of them's going to leave early. Who's it going to be, though? And they're off. And as you can see, Thomas Jones out like a flash once again. I told you, in Series 3 it was one to look out for. It's so quick and nippy. But this is where it let it down on Death Drop. Has it learnt its lesson? And by the looks of it, yes. Look at that. Textbook quality and a massive lead. Brad knows he can't catch up. It's 1-0 to Tom Jones. And Brad Stowe still aiming to get towards the line. He's on the merger. And there he is across the line, looking at finishing pit. On now with race 2. Tom Jones out in front again, leaving Brad Stowe behind in the dirt. Both of these are teammates, so they don't really care which one goes through. And Tom Jones couldn't stick the landing. He's flipped the car onto the roof. There goes Brad Stowe passing. It's going to be 1-1. On now with race 3, the decider. Who's it going to be? Tom Jones once again is out in front. Brad Stowe bringing up the rear. Over Diddy drop. Over Def drop. Tom Jones has got his wheels stuck. Here comes Brad Stowe. He had his wheels stuck, but he's fixed it. Brad Stowe overtakes. It's going to be 2-1 to Brad Stowe. What a shock once again. Eliminator 3 now. 18th seed Stephen King in the 1998 Ford Rally Cosworth versus Bro Montana in the Lamborghini Reventon. This is going to be a good match. And they are off. If you're wondering why they're just trimmed down a little bit, it's because this video is bang on maximum time that I'm allowed to have my videos at. Get me to 1,000 subs and I can have them a bit longer. Stephen King goes over the drop. Getting some big air, but he's in the way. There's the flag. It's an obstruction, and what an obstruction that is. Bro Montana coming in with some speed. Let's take a look at that again. There's Stephen King doing a beautiful drift. And here comes Bro Montana in his Lamborghini smacking into Stephen King. Oh, I wonder if that's damaged the King's car in any way. But the King was on the wrong side of the track and the opposite car did clash, meaning it is an obstruction and it is now 1-0 to Bro Montana. Stephen King's now got to bring back 2 races. Over Def drop. He's landed perfectly, doing a bit of a skid there. We thought he wasn't going to make it, but there he is. He's bringing it back to 1-1. Where's Bro Montana? He's down in the ravine. Look, look, there he is. He now knows he's got to win another race. It's overtime yet again here at Wallside in Heat D. On now with race 3 of Eliminator 3. Stephen King with the lead once again. This is the best the King has ever done here at Wallside, apart from the Graphite Cup where he came 4th. But that's not main season play. This is season play. This is ranked play, Stephen. And the King bringing it home for 2-1. Bro Montana desperately trying to catch up, but it's too little, too late. On now to Eliminator 4. This is what everybody's been waiting for. It's Ant Dyke in the 2020 Koeninsegg Jesko versus Richard Good of Main Street Racers in the McLaren Sienna. As much as I want to go with you, Richard, I've got to go with the Koeninsegg. It's a beautiful car. Everybody's after it. And as you know, we've got a competition because we have a boxed Koeninsegg up for grabs. And only one person voted for Ant. Just one. And I can see why. He's bounced off and into the ravine. Here comes Richard. There's the overtake. It's 1-0 to Richard. This is a first. Nobody has seen how it performs. And what a place to test it out at. No better than at Wallside. But the Koenigsegg is out in front again. Who wants to see the Koenigsegg in the Demolition Derby? I want to. Does anybody else want to? Over the drop. Getting that massive air. But he couldn't stick it. What? That's unlucky. It's 2-0 to Richard and an unlucky defeat for Ant Dyke. Moving on now to the Heat D semi-final 1. It's Bubba Zanetti in the 2017 Acura NSX versus Stephen King in the 1998 Ford Rally Cosworth. This is the furthest the King has ever gone. He's never advanced further than the qualifiers. And the King is out in front. Is this the King's year here at Wallside? Well, as you know, he's at least the 3 times DRC champion over at 3D Botmaker. Like I said, this isn't the King. It's just based on him because he's my favourite driver over at 3D Botmaker. 3D Botmaker, please don't sue me. All rights to Stephen King belong to Stephen King and 3D Botmaker. I bought this car as a tribute to him because I love the car. The car is fantastic, and I love watching the DRC. I love watching anything from 3D Botmaker, if I'm honest. That's what got me into DieCast Racing. It's because of them that we exist. So once again, a huge thank you to 3D Botmaker. And unfortunately, that's the king off. And we've got to go to race 3. Who's it going to be? The king out in front once again. Living life on the edge, are we, Stephen? Over deft drop. The king bounces off and onto the wrong side of the track. It's an obstruction. And the king knocked off the track and into the ravine. And that's where he lands. By my bins in the weeds. And it's another exit for Stephen King. Unlucky from the 18th seed. We expected better. Brad Stowe now in the Mercades Benz A-Class versus Richard Good in the McLaren Sienna. Can't call it. That performance that Richard Good gave against the Koeninsegg, fantastic. And Brad Stowe was lucky to get past his teammate in the heat. But as you can see, they are both neck and neck. Richard Good getting the speed boost. It's not going to be much going over Diddy drop, because that's where the speed can be broken. Over deft drop. Richard lands it, but he's drifting, but Brad isn't. It's a perfect land for Brad, meaning that it's going to be 1-0 to Brad Stowe. Off we go with race 2. Richard Good getting the early overtake. Brad Stowe desperate to keep up. Remember, it's not all about speed here at Wallside, it's about control. Over deft drop for Richard, and Richard lands it this time. Brad doesn't land it this time. It's going to be 1-1. And on now with race 3. Brad Stowe with the speed advantage this time. Who's it going to be? I can't call this. Approaching the grass and over Diddy drop. If you wonder where McDonald's is, it got shut down. Over deft drop. Brad Stowe out in front. Richard's drifting again. He got his wheel stuck. It's 2-1 to Brad Stowe. End of the line for Richard from Main Street Racers. We hope to see you back here in another event or season 5. Please say you'll come back. And on now though to the Heat D final. It's Bubba Zanetti, a rookie, versus Brad Stowe, a veteran. 2017 Acura NSX versus Mercades Benz A-Class. Who's your money on? I'm going to go with Brad Stowe. Not only because I work with him, but I love that Mercedes. It's nippy for what it is. Brad out in front. Over deft drop now. He's landed perfectly. Bubba's landed. Brad hasn't landed perfectly. I take that back. Bubba with the overtake. It's 1-0 to Bubba. Look at that. I take back what I just said. Okay, my money's now on Bubba. Is Bubba going to win it? I genuinely can't remember who wins. I genuinely can't. I edited this file before I went on holiday. And Brad's drifting. Bubba with the overtake. It's going to be 2-0 to Bubba, which means Bubba gets to take on the current challenge belt holder, which is Scott Merrin in that Bugatti Chiron. So Bubba goes through regardless. This is a bonus race for those who are joining us at Heat D. And if you are joining us at Heat D, why are you joining us at Heat D? There's 3 other heats in front of this. Go back and watch those. And Scott Merrin is out in front in that Bugatti Chiron. Bubba slowing down. Scott, is he going to defend it? Over deft drop. He's bounced and in a pit. Bubba over on his roof, but he's on his side of the track. Bubba is our Heat D winner and new holder of the challenge belt. Think you've got what it takes to take on Bubba? Well, win your heat and come and take him on. So here's the season semi-finalists as we speak. We have Noodles in the Fast Feline, Hansi Latigan in the Plymouth Fury, Scott Merrin in the Bugatti Chiron, and Bubba in the 17 Acura NSX. There's more heats on past Heat J there. That's not the end of it. Special thanks to all 8 of our drivers today. We would thank Scott, but he lost. Those are some YouTube channels that I want you to check out. And the next episode is coming on Monday the 14th of September. Don't forget, we've still got our competition, which is live to win my Audi R8.